Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute since I was on here. You'll notice that things look different. A lot of things have changed, so I thought I would do a nice little get ready with me as we catch up and see what I've been up to in the past year and just where I've been. So I think my last video on this channel was back in April of 2021, and basically that was when we got our vaccines. So maybe the first dose or the second dose, I don't remember. But basically, since we got our COVID vaccines, my social life has arisen back from the dead. You know, before then I was kind of at home, just chilling, working, making YouTube videos. But once we all got vaccinated and it was safe for us to, go out and meet up and have fun, that's basically what happened, and that's what became a priority for me. So basically that's all that happened. Everything is fine, but since getting fully vaccinated for COVID, that kind of took over my social life. And since then, I feel like I got to travel to a lot of places. So that May, actually, we went to the beach, and then later that summer I went to Houston, Texas. That was a nice little trip. I have family in Dallas, so got to see them. I went to New York to visit a friend. I went on a trip to DC with some friends. Went to Atlanta. Just recently got back from Miami and Key West. So all of those were super fun trips that really I think were much needed. Though honestly, I feel like I'm at the point now where I don't want to travel anymore on the East Coast because I feel like I've been everywhere, like New York, DC, Atlanta. To be honest, I don't know if I want to go anywhere more north of New York. I feel like that's too cold for my liking. And then I literally went to Key West. So I went to the southernmost tip of the United States. So honestly, at this point, I can say that I'm done traveling on the East Coast. Next trip, I really want to go either out of the country or West Coast. I really want to visit San Diego or San Francisco. And I really want to do like the Big Sur drive down Route 1. That looks so beautiful in all the pictures I see. So really looking forward to doing that someday. Another thing you'll notice is that my room looks different, and that is because we moved not once but twice in the past year. So what happened was we sold our house in like April-ish, I think, March or April-ish, maybe May, and then we moved into a small rental. So we were there for like 6 months while looking for a new house, and then we found this one. I'm not gonna do a house tour. I feel like that's a little weird, but I might do like a room tour at some point, or if I do any vlogs, you'll catch bits and pieces of the house there. But we moved into a new house. I love it. It's bigger than our old house, and it has a basement, which is uncommon for houses in the South. Technically, I live in a new state, so we kind of moved across the border. If you know where I live, it's really not a big deal because we lived like 5 minutes from the state border anyway, but it's kind of fun to say that, I moved across into a new state. That has its own pros and cons. The other update is that I transitioned into a new job. It's still within my group, so like my boss's boss is still the same, like I'm still within the same group, but it's a different role and a different team. So basically just get to learn a lot more about how the group works, and it's been really good so far. One huge change is that I think since last time I recorded a video, we were just at home still working virtually, but since the fall they've asked us to come in a few times a week. So that's been really fun. Well, the commute has not been fun because I live kind of far. Getting to go into the office and just kind of see everyone, you know, actually have a team there, because since my old job, my team wasn't really here in my city. We were all virtual anyway, so I would go to the office and I would still be logging on into the same virtual meeting, so it didn't make much sense for me. But now in my new role, a lot of our teammates are here in this city, so it's really nice to kind of collaborate in person. And you know, when you have a question, you can just walk up to someone and ask them rather than having to wait for them to respond to a ping. That part has been really nice and just a big change for sure, because when I started work, we started virtually, so it's been something to get used to, but enjoying it for sure. I think a lot of the makeup I'm using is probably the same since I recorded videos last year. I don't think much has changed. I'll put all of these in the description below, but it shouldn't be anything new. I don't think I've really purchased any new makeup, which is really interesting. Well, except for a few small things here and there. So basically in the past few months, I've just experienced a lot of changes, mostly for the good, and you know, I just thought now was the right time to kind of get back into filming YouTube videos and, you know, really just making time for myself. One other thing I forgot to mention is that I also took some grad classes, so that had also been taking up a lot of my time over the past year. But yeah, I really thought it was just the right time for me to, you know, focus on myself and get back into doing things I like and creating content for YouTube. I know I used to commit to a schedule like every Friday. I don't think I'm gonna commit to anything like that right now, just because I really do want to ease back into it, and I feel like that's part of the reason. Well, like I said, the real reason was COVID vaccine, but you know, part of the reason that maybe I wasn't able to keep up with uploading is because you know, I wanted to do it every Friday and then it just became too much. So I think what I would rather do is, I don't want to necessarily commit to a certain day or anything. I can try to shoot for once a week, once every 2 weeks maybe, but I really just kind of want to ease back into it and see where it goes. I really want to do more vlogs maybe. I think that might be fun, and I do have some previous ideas that, you know, I still have in my backlog and I didn't get to record, so I'll probably be doing some of those as well. But yeah, other than that, I'm just here to, you know, do what I enjoy doing and get back into it. I know a lot of you, as in a lot of you are my friends, have been asking me to start uploading again, and now that things have kind of settled down in my life, I think I'm at a good place to get back into it. So thank you so much for watching. I know this was a very simple look. I'm just going out to get some dinner with a friend that I haven't seen in a long time, since high school actually, so that will be fun, and stay tuned for more.